and Nintendo superfan, Brie Larson.
Oh, the internet's gonna love that one.
Let's press the start button.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, paint. We're getting a little Super Mario Sunshiny. I like it. Or color splash. That's so interesting to see how they're actually involving a little bit of this Super Mario Sunshine mechanics with the introduction of a baby and the paintbrushes. But it's actually a Mario Galaxy story? I think that's probably the real best of both worlds they could have done there, because the Sunshine story is a little bit funky in places, and the Galaxy one is obviously going to get better attention. So I think making the Black Sheep beloved game merge into the next one, I think is a brilliant adaptation. Genuinely, I love that. Also, it kind of connects to Mario universes and big framed paintings, so there's a little bit of that Mario 64 in there too. Crazy how they managed to do that. There's gonna be way too many Mario references in this again, aren't they? Are they gonna invent paintings you can jump into?
Hey, big guy!
Ooh. No. What am I talking about? Of course, he's just a tiny little guy. So Bowser is canonically a fantastic artist? I would have never guessed. Good for him, though.
Don't move, I'll be right up.
It's nice of them to have shrugged his entire castle with him, I guess. It's very friendly of them to do. They didn't, you know, he was last time just in a little bird cage with only a piano. So the fact that they're manually bringing brick by brick, what lovely neighborhood guys. Oh man, and look at the lighting. It looks fantastic. It's a modern day Illumination movie. They're gonna get the lighting at least done right, and there's room for some genuinely outstanding visuals with it being space and galaxies. So to have this like meteor shower out in space looks so well done. Also, Peach has got a little wand on her. Interesting. That's the key to the Rosalina thing. She's actually gonna get a wand like everyone else. Oh, they're actually doing it. What? Whoa. Oh, okay.
I'm Bowser Jr.
It's just Jack Black again. They've just revoiced Jack Black again? What? Why did they do that? I like that they've combined Sunshine and Galaxy, but... And then, yes, this Bowser Jr. with some adjustments. You got, like, the black paint from Color Splash with, like, evil oil painting logic. Glowing eyes with like a blue head cap or blue paint. That reminds me of all things of Mini Bowser from like Mario Party 5, which is a deep dive into my nostalgic brain. You got a glow in the dark now mask from Sunshine. It's really interesting, but also I think a great second villain, especially as it's probably going to be a smaller one that will then reveal into the bigger one. Since Bowser's very clearly in this, they're never going to get rid of Jack Black now. I think that works brilliantly perfect. Does he think Rosalina's his mama now, or are they gonna cut the mama lines out?
The Bowser name shall be feared once more!
Oh, this isn't Jack Black. Who is that? They just double doused it. What are they doing, man? I think, yeah, this voice fits better rather than the mask one that sounds more like his father, but I guess it's meant to be like a voice changer? It's an interesting decision nonetheless.
He's Benny Safdie!
Oh! Okay, that's not as bad. Ah, oh, man, we're never gonna get the madness that was the first movie, huh? Benny Safdie. Do we know Benny Safdie from anything? Oh, Benny Safdie. Oppenheimer? No, that's not, he's not Oppenheimer, of course not. He's Edward Teller from Oppenheimer, Frank in Happy Gilmore, Nari in Obi-Wan Kenobi, Joel in Licorice Pizza. But yeah, animated movies, I don't really know, not my thing. Bit of an oddball, but I mean, I guess they've already got all the biggest names they could ask for, and not James Corden. Big writer as well, writing a good chunk of things. Otherwise, just a bit of a surprise one. It's a shame, I feel like the Jack Black impression is kind of going to overshadow him. Unless that is just outright Jack Black's voice. It could be. Is that Luigi? And then also, what is this? Yeah, Luigi in like a dusty, or the Mario Brothers, or someone similar. In just like a dusty moto kart segment? Oh, that is Mario, sorry. I wasn't looking at the brim. It's nice that it's not entirely Galaxy as well, I guess. They're still doing the world aesthetics and dunes, because we didn't see desert last time. That's nice. What it is they just have to keep going back to Mario Kart, I guess. It's twice in a row, but that's fine. No, of course it's not. How did I not notice that or register that? I was too busy thinking of Luigi. It's Mario Odyssey as well. This is Toast Arena. Are they gonna run out a movie after this? Like, we're just skipping You know, we didn't do exactly Mario 64 with the castle and the paintings, but this one's hitting Sunshine and Galaxy, Galaxy 2 if you include Yoshi, and Mario Odyssey. The only thing missing is 3D Land, which arguably all of this already is. I mean, hey, maybe they've only got like 3 movies they are contracted to do, so maybe they'll put a pause on it there. Move on to, you know, more Pikmin content, or Zelda live action. That makes sense. That's really cool. So much to see, man. Speed running 40 years of Mario, for sure. Peach using her parasol now? Oh, lovely. With like some... Is it just LED lighting? It's on a roulette table. Wow, they're actually adapting some of the gambling elements into an animated movie for kids? That's interesting. The casino world, of course. What is this, Mario 64 DS? Or is this meant to be like New Donk City? Actually, we already have New Donk Cities, and what am I talking about? That's so interesting. A great, again though, adaptation. The first movie we saw a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 2 logic with her defying gravity, and the parasol stuff is right out of, I guess, Super Princess Peach. And a little bit of Smash Brothers. They could totally do more Smash Brothers if they wanted to, rather than Mario Kart. I could see it. Oh wait, is this the... This is the casino from Hotel Delfino. This is Super Mario Sunshine again. That's the big King Boo kind of boss area with the arcades around the rest of the room. Interesting. This is a right hodgepodge of a movie. But I think that's exactly what I want to see. Great set pieces, nonetheless. All right, who's this? Rachel from Friends? They're going to totally Frozen her up. Also, why does she just look like Rachel from Friends to me? Like, I can't see anything other than Jennifer Aniston. The fact that it's Brie Larson is, I guess, fitting. She loves being Space Girl. Very Captain Marvel. Hopefully that doesn't come with too much drama, but it is also the classic point and laugh, kind of, just not as bad as Chris Pratt, Jack Black, and thankfully not James Corden, but we weren't far off, I'm sure.
Princess Rosalina.
Oh, actually? I do like how this is like reminiscent of when the same thing happened to Peach before, with Bowser's entire castle showing up on her castle door, and she eventually accepted. But this is going to be the reversal. Mega Legs here, which I guess is now Bowser Jr.'s mech. Interesting. Also, by the way, speaking of that Peach scene, we actually did a scene breakdown of that back in the day, so feel free to check that out if you're interested in more. Whoa. Hey there, thank you for making it to the halfway mark of this video. Come subscribe if you haven't already for more animated movie news, including the Mario movie, Galaxy. We've covered the teaser in the past, as well as a scene breakdown of the first movie, and reviews too, so check them all out if you're interested. Otherwise, let's get back to the second half of this one. Cheers. Whoa. That is sick. Oh man, and an action sequence of this scale with Illumination. Such good fun. That is a great adjustment. Holy cow. She can create launch stars to break somebody's ankles? Who designed this, man? And it's even the same destruction animation from Galaxy. Wow. And then they're just going a bit crazy on the lighting, but I love it. I could really get on board with that. The only downside with the fact that Rosalina's here is that Daisy isn't. What a shame. She's been snubbed again. Just like Waluigi, so hopefully there's a sports movie after this. Can we get just like a Mario Kart only game? I want Daisy and Waluigi around, please. And I'm not just being biased because I used to have a Daisy and Waluigi plush in the background before.
Rosalina is being brought to the big screen.
Oh. Yeah, well, I saw that in the last trailer, Chrissy. Okay.
A brave and noble princess named Peach.
Yeah, I think that voice fits pretty nicely. Interesting that Rosalina already knows the story of Peach. Unless this is like a post-credit scene and this is right at the end after she's met them a little bit. Because there is a lot of interesting connections as well to the storybook in the actual Galaxy game, where it's kind of hinted, I think, that Peach is her mother? Or that was a theory. But there is a whole thing about her having a mother, and she's got a connection to this tree that we did see Mario sleeping under at the teaser. So, interesting. Probably not something to worry about. Maybe Rosalina's just omnipresent, you know? Omni-knowledgeable.
Okay.
Yeah, that okay especially fit nicely. I'm good with Brie Larson. That's a bit of a classic. Wow, they jump into a launch star. But it's nice, the lighting again, the visuals. I was always a bit of a defender of the first Mario movie. As much as it's quite a flat narratively, it's got all the references and fan service you want to see. It's like, I don't know, a feast for fans. even if the story's pretty simplistic, and that is kind of Illumination's MO, but at least on the visual front, it's very well done. And it's made by humans, we have to say that these days. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice they've also full-on got the spherical planets. I mean, of course they have. But man, to actually see it in movie form? Because that's such a creative mechanic that they sort of brought around in the games that you really don't see planetoids ever in movies at all, let alone animated movies. So I'm sure they could do all sorts of fun gravity-based hijinks, even if it's mostly a beach world, this one seems to be. Kind of.
Taking my father now!
Interesting. So they're going to focus on Bowser Jr. as the villain, trying to save his father? Are they doing a Donkey Kong, but for the Koopas? And then he can form anything on the end of his wand. I love that. There's a lot of wand imagery in this one. Peach has a wand, Rosalina has a wand, Bowser Jr. has a wand. Okay. I don't like his voice, though. That just sounds like a Jack Black impression. He's not as whiny, and I guess that's the point. Why isn't he whiny? I guess it'd be annoying if he was whiny, but still. Oh, and it's an extending mace. I didn't notice anything watching this the first time through. Lovely. I like it, though. Great mechanics to bounce around off of.
Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario?
And Bowser likes Luigi. Okay. I guess that mustache scene really brought them closer together.
And also trim.
Nice Bowser theme. Okay, they're keeping to him being mini at the start. Yeah, and they still got the piano over there on the side, a little bit of lighting. I wonder, I mean, we're definitely going to get another musical extract from him, aren't we? I mean, Jack Black's still in this movie, and he's not actually playing Bowser Jr., so they got to involve him back in some form. He probably just comes back in the second half. Or he's just going to constantly be a little pet on the side for Jack Black to do his goofy thing. I could see that as well, until he becomes the final boss again or something. Interesting. Love the little bonsai tree. His child already exists? He just drew Bowser Jr. And then, yeah, all sorts of references in that paint job. You got, like, the flowers from Yoshi's Island. Where is Yoshi, by the way? There was a whole tease that Yoshi's going to be in the sequel as the post-credits for the first movie, and this is all... I mean, I guess they could just dive straight to Super Mario Galaxy 2, but where is the little guy? Come on. Also, several paintings of his child that we never, I don't think, heard about in the first movie. That sucks. But, I mean, a natural progression in that regard. He even has his little copter cart, so good to see that'll probably actually physically appear at some point. Apparently he's a big fan of paratroopers. Interesting.
What do you think?
Love the colors.
Oh, no. Oh, there's going to be too much fan art.
Thrilled to share 2 towers.
Why do I have to listen to this on my old headphones? My Bluetooth ones are dead at the minute, so I'm just lingering on a wire that doesn't work. It's very nostalgic.
And you know, if my boys are saying that, there's kids all over the world saying that.
Yeah, and adults. I'm sorry.
You can also watch the Pikmin Close to You videos if you haven't yet.
Oh! Yes, you should! I'm glad what a lovely little advert you plugged in there.
See you later.
Alright, goodbye. Wow, a 10-minute direct? 7 minutes? Incredible. Who needs anything more than that, I guess? Sure, I can bounce off of 50 seconds, I can bounce off of 7 minutes, that's fine. That didn't really need to be a direct, I'm gonna be honest. It could have just been, literally just a trailer would have been fine. It's a trailer plus 2 character excerpts. Jack Black doing his Jack Black thing. No Yoshi though, huh? Oh, it's not 40 minutes either. It's just 30 minutes of waiting. Okay. Jesus, it takes all the way to the end. Either way though, I think overall that is a brilliant showcase of a good adaptation for where to take the Mario movies next. And you get a whole lot more Luigi, which I'm always a big fan of. There's a million ways they can expand to more movies or blend them all into this one. And though I don't think it's going to be cinema on the narrative front, visually it looks great and it's going to be full of damn references. This also comes just hot off of the news that Miyamoto is actually stepping away from Mario Productions now and letting his team instead handle it. So assuming this will likely be his last major direct project he's on, I reckon it's still gonna be pretty damn good. It's in good hands for a nice creative on board. But otherwise, I'm at least certainly looking forward to it. I recognize it's a bit of an oddball of the family, both what we cover on this channel and what Illumination produces, kind of video game movies. But I'll get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Even the poster on the direct shows like a little chef toad and a Christmas toad. That's nice. Nice to see some variety in toads. It's not quite old school Paper Mario variety, but it's getting there. You can bet the castle is literally in space during that meteor shower. I hope they hoik the whole thing out. But otherwise, I'm just looking forward to it all in general, and if only more movies could do direct style things like this. It's a lot of fun breaking it down. Anyway, on that note, I best finally end it off there. my name's been Daz. Thank you very much for reaching the end of this video. Sorry that I'm in tatters. I'd love to hear all your thoughts and more regarding the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But otherwise, I shall see you all in a little bit. Cheerio! And get rid of these damn non-Bluetooth headphones. I'm a mess today. Look at this thing, bloody broken.